I'm at Elmia Wood, the biggest forestry show in Europe, and I'm with a new exhibitor for the show this year. I'm on the Ragnartech stand, and I'm joined by Anders. Now, Anders, people won't have, a lot of people watching won't have heard of Ragnartech, but a lot of people coming to the show will know you and some of the other companies that you've worked with in the past. Can you tell me a bit about your background, your story?
I started a company called CBI down in '88, and Terex insisted to take over 2015. We built a lot of grinders and chippers over the years.
Yeah.
And they were all built in North America. But the market here in Scandinavia was strong, so I was often here at Elmia. It was a good show, a good place to show our gear. And we started a new company here called Ragnartech. The old employees from CBI is all coming back. The shop foreman, the office manager, the engineering manager, sales manager, they're all back under Ragnartech, and we're doing it one more time.
So a lot of expertise then at this company.
There's a lot of legacy expertise coming back, and it's fun. We work together for so many years, and we have a good time and enjoy it.
And since setting up the company, you've been heavily involved in engineering, designing new machinery, is that right?
Yes, for the last 2 years when we decided to go back into this, we started with a blank sheet of paper, and we knew what we wanted to build, a chipper and a grinder to advance the technology to a new level. And to make it fit the new road regulations, efficiencies, sound limitations, improved fuel efficiencies, all of those things. And it resulted in two different models. What we see here is a 9400, but we have a 9700. Rotor cuts up, 94 cuts down. Okay. 94 can be a chipper or a grinder. If it's a chipper, this particular device has a blower in the back, so we can stack chips 50 meters out of here. Eliminate the loader to stack the chips. But we can also easily swap the rotors in this machine and put a grinding rotor in and grind construction demolition wood, and then we'll have a discharge conveyor.
And when you looked at designing this the new the 9400, or when you looked at sort of designing a new chip, I mean, what were the main priorities? What were the problems or issues you wanted to solve with so many other chippers on the market?
The main thing was we wanted to design a machine where you can slow the rotor down. So this thing can run as slow as 400 RPM. And by doing that, we can make up to 60 millimeter chips. So the larger chip we can make, the less fuel we burn, the better quality chip we make. And the burn plants, they prefer the larger chip. But a lot of the old legacy chippers cannot make large chips. You have to build a machine where the rotor RPM comes down to be able to make a large chip. So that was the main feature we wanted to develop when we made the 9400. And of course we can make smaller chips as well. That's easy to do. So a machine that can make big chips can easily make small chips, but not the other way around.
Okay.
So this thing has a couple of different chipper options depending on the size of chip that the customer wants. But it is capable of making up to 60 millimeter chips.
Okay.
And so that was the main reason, which results in fuel savings, maintenance savings, knife savings, etc. And noise reduction. Noise reduction is very important. A lot of the contractors here in Sweden that goes to terminals to chip, they can't make a lot of noise. There's a standard set now to keep noise down.
Okay. And you mentioned something a bit about the size or the weight. I mean, can you talk us through some of the, I guess, measurements of this machine?
For us as a manufacturer, and ultimately the value of a customer, is that if we build the same machine that fits Europe just as well as North America, and the rest of the world for that matter, the second-hand value of these machines is much greater. We have much less parts and pieces because it's all the same. So this thing is built to be 2.99 meters wide. Doesn't matter in North America, but it matters in Europe.
because of the road sizes.
Yeah, because over 3 meters in parts of Europe, you need different permits, much harder permit to obtain.
Okay.
So we built it to that. Weight is important for a number of reasons, and it's different from different countries to different states in United States. So we know what targets to hit. We build it all in metrics because the Europeans, they prefer metrics, and in the US, there's 6 or half dozen. That doesn't really matter. But imperial doesn't work as well in Europe as metrics. So the whole machine is designed.
Okay.
It's all built out of SSAB strength 700 steel and Hardox 450, so they can be light and be strong and high quality. And we don't just say mild or high tensile strength. No, we call out every single piece of steel, so we know exactly what it is.
Right. And the name UFAS is here branded on the machine. Can you tell us about how their involvement?
Ragnartech is the distributor for UFAS in North America.
Okay.
And when UFAS learned we wanted to build a grinder, they said, we want to be involved. We like to build a grinder too. I said, I'll design the grinder. And I said, we'll split the manufacturing. So the UFAS, they took care of the engine package, hydraulic, electric, and they become the dealer for Central Europe.
Right.
OP is the dealer in Scandinavia. But UFAS is going to take care of Great Britain and the rest of Europe. So if the machine's going to stay here, we do assembly work at UFAS. If the machine goes to the United States, we ship UFAS portions to the United States and we assemble the machine there. So we have a very nice cooperation between us, and we'll both drive in the same direction.
That's great. And you've been here showing it for a day now. What kind of interest have you had?
Oh, we had a tremendous response to this.
Yeah.
And people have heard that this was coming, and they finally get to see it.
Yeah.
And I think the quality speaks for itself, and engineering and quality and construction. And it has been very well received.
Excellent. Well, exciting times for the company.
It is.
And Anders, thank you very much for talking us through
Yeah,
it.
my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.